All right, we are back. We got our next guest on the line, and definitely excited to have this gentleman on the line tonight. He is one of the top cruiserweights in the entire world, currently fighting out of Hamburg, Germany, by way of Uzbekistan. He is the current EBU European Cruiserweight Champion, and on the 22nd of February in Galati, Romania, he is going to be tangling on with another top 10 cruiserweight in Garrett, the Ultimate Warrior Wilson. Without further ado, it is a pleasure to welcome Mr. Alekseev Alekseev to our show. Alexander, how you doing tonight, champ?
I'm very happy to have this fight. I'm ready to fight. We have 1 week more, and I'm ready. I want to have this fight. I want to be number one for IBF. I have good opponent. I have good fight in my on Friday, in 22nd February. But I'm ready for this fight.
One question, Alexander, I want to ask you this. I mean, we've spoken to Garrett Wilson. He's been on our show numerous times in the past. What is it? Why is the fight taking place in Romania? Why not Germany? Why not anywhere else? Why is it taking place in Romania?
In Germany, it's the public. It's to have too much boxing. In this moment, you can see every week one boxing show, and you can see very good fights, and the people and you cannot have a people there in your hall, in your dream, and in Galati, in Romania, they are very happy to have our fight evening, and this city want to have this evening, and we don't have nothing others. One guy from us in our company, it's Christian Hammer, coming from this city, and he boxing there too, and we make this fight there.
Oh, and it's a great card. He's a very talented fighter. Is Manuel Char still fighting on that card as well?
I can him. I know him. It's a good guy. He's a good boxer, but he coming with us. He boxing in our program too. But I can give commentary, for his opponent or something else. I don't think about it in this moment. I don't know, really. I don't know who is his opponent in this fight. I am concentrate only for my fight for Garrett Wilson, and I am ready only for him. And my evening, it's only this fight. I don't know anything about other fights, and I don't know, and I don't want to have this.
Well, I want to ask you a couple more questions. I know my co-hosts are here as well. They have a couple questions for you as well. Your last fight, I had the privilege last year to watch the fight with you and Firat Arslan. A sensational fight. It was declared a draw at the end. I thought you won a very close fight. I thought you should have got the victory. After that fight, he got a title shot. You're back into an eliminator. What are your thoughts on your last fight with Firat Arslan, that the fight was a draw?
What can I say? The judges saw this fight others, but I think I did enough to win this fight, and he is very, very difficult boxer for all of other opponents, and I think he can only broken other skill, boxing skill, but he's very difficult boxer. We saw the fight against Marco Hook and other people too, and other boxers too. But what I think, I won this fight, but the judges saw this fight a little bit others and gave me not win, but but it's this one. what we have.
Alexander, I want to pass you to one of my co-hosts of the evening, Jenna J. Jenna, Alexander Alekseev.
Hey, Alexander, how you doing?
Hello.
Hi. Well, basically, I wanted to ask you a little bit about your opponent, Garrett Wilson. He's a guy who's got a little bit of a deceptive record. He's 13-5, but he's won 5 straight fights. His last fight, he avenged a draw in a last-round KO. I'm just curious, what do you think about him, and did you happen to see his last performance?
I saw his fights. I saw his steel. I saw he liked what he can give me in our fight. I can say that he very strong guy, and he is very good opponent, and it will be a very difficult fight, not only for me but and for him too. But I am ready for him. I am ready to boxing with him, and I can say only he is good guy. But the better, who is the better, he win this fight, and I have 2-3 keys to broke his good sides.
Okay, well, Alexander, it's actually been almost 3 years since your last defeat, when you last lost against Denis Lebedev. I'm curious, what are your thoughts on that fight and the result you had in it?
I can say that it's boxing. First of all, it's boxing. The second, it's a cruiserweight. One punch can be very dangerous and can make you win and can make you lose. The same for 2 fighters fight. I lose this fight. Yes, I was not very good. My preparation was not enough good, but I have this, and I show always what I have in my next fight against Daniel Wilson.
Alexander, real quick, I just want to say we're live on the air, and what we do is your opponent for the 22nd of February, Garrett Wilson, he has called into the show. He wanted to say hello to you before you guys. He's actually getting ready to fly to Romania. Alexander, I don't know if you and Garrett had an opportunity to formally speak to each other or meet, but Garrett, the Ultimate Warrior, Wilson from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you're on the line right now with Alexander Alekseev.
Well, as much as I know about him,
it will be very difficult fight for us, for him, and for me. I'm ready for this fight, and I think who is the best? He will the winner. I know it's boxing, and I hope that we can give a good show. Only from this we can relax and we can have a fun to look the boxing. I'm ready for this fight, and I hope and I wish the Garrett Wilson good luck in this bout and in this fight. He's good guy, and we see us in 22nd February in the ring.
Garrett Wilson, you just heard what Alexander just said.
Yeah, I heard him. I think that this fight is going to be a real competitive fight. I mean, I believe his record is 22 wins, like 21 of his wins by way of knockout, something like that, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Well, every punch can be the last punch. It's cruiserweight, and then it's all. When he have the moment to be ended this fight and to be winner, not in 12 rounds and other rounds, he will take it. And I am the same. It's our job. It's our fun. It's our, I don't know how I can which one name I can give it, but I have a fun from boxing. And when we have this moment, we must make it. We want to make it, and we train for this one to make it. This is my mind.
Hey, Garrett, while Alexander's on the line, are there any concerns going into this fight? You're 8 days away. You're getting ready to go to Romania a week before the fight. Do you have any concerns going into this fight?
Actually, I have no problems with coming into this fight because I've been going into, other guys' territory, other guys' hometown since I started boxing. The only thing that's going to be different about me going to his hometown, The only thing different about me going overseas to Europe is that everybody's going to be speaking a different language. I've always been eager to fight in people's hometown to best people on their own turf.
Alexander, basically, Garrett is, he's coming over to to Europe. He's worried about that. We asked him if he had any concerns. Let me ask you this, Alexander. For Garrett Wilson coming over there, I know you said it like this: a one punch is all it takes in the cruiserweight division. You are some big boys with a lot of power, can knock people out with one punch. Alexander, the majority of your wins are by knockout. But does Garrett Wilson, and I'm asking you this, does Garrett Wilson, if the fight was to go the entire 12 rounds, does he have a concern that the judges may score the fight unfairly?
I think the judges will be very neutral, man. And when we going to scorecards, they are do this, but we know every punch can be very dangerous for us, not only for him, for me too. But I'm ready for this, and I saw his fights, I saw his skill, I saw this one, and he saw my fights the same too. We make a good show, and I think that it will be a good fight. I hope that it will be very, very interesting fight for all of the fans.
Alexander, let me ask you this question. Can you knock out Garrett Wilson? Should the boxing fans expect you to knock out Garrett Wilson come 22nd of February?
I can say only one. When I am ready for 12 rounds to boxing with him, to give him my tactic, to take always to win. But when I have moments when I can to take KO or KO, I make it. When I have the moment, I make it.
Garrett Wilson, I want to ask you the same question. I want to ask Garrett Wilson the same question. Garrett, can you knock out Alexander Alekseev, and will you, should the fans expect you going overseas into foreign territory, expect you to knock him out to get the victory?
I've proven in my career that I was able to have knockouts earlier from the second round all the way up to the last and final round. So, that's always a possibility, but I plan to show my boxing ability and be able to outbox him as well as, punch, because everybody already thinks and expects me to be able to punch and knock people out and stuff, but I want to be able to show off my boxing ability to everybody that's going to be watching on Eurosport.
Well, you got Alexander and Garrett. You guys see where I was coming from. I was trying to start some trouble. I was trying to play promoter. I was expecting you guys to say I'm going to knock them out in the first round. But you know what? I like it. I like this fight, and this is going to make a good fight. Alexander, Garrett, both you gentlemen, I know are very respectful fighters. and you're going into this as gentlemen. I mean, once you guys are inside the ring, I know it's going to be the Lions unleashed, and I'm looking forward to this fight. I'm very excited to fight on the 22nd of February in Romania. I mean, obviously, if you are in Europe, you have many options to watch it. I know over here in the United States, we have to, search around to watch it, but I will be doing that on the 22nd of February. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania zone. Garrett, the Ultimate Warrior Wilson, facing the current European Cruiserweight champion in Uzbekistan zone, Alexander Alekseev. And I'm looking forward to this fight. Alexander, do you have any final words out there for your fans and for boxing fans in general?
First of all, I must to say very, very thank you for all the people who have a fan from me, who is the fan from me, who helped me to preparation this fight, and really it's my family too, my wife, my children. It's very, very important to have this, and professional boxing is little bit others like Olympic boxing or amateur boxing. And when you have when you are in professional boxing, your family is already there. Your team is already there. You must have your team. Without team, you can't have nothing. And I want to say thank you, or in Germany, vielen Dank for my team who prepared me for this fight. And I hope we take it together and we have our seal, our destination in 22nd February, and we take it. We are ready and with 150% concentrate.
Alexander, they were very nice words, and you're a very great fighter, and we thank you very much for your time this evening, and we look forward to obviously seeing your fight and having you back on the show in the future. You have a great night. Obviously, it's a little bit later there, and God bless you, champ.
Okay, I can thank you too that you called me to have an interview, small interview for this fight. I hope we see us in Romania, in Galati, and we speak a little bit more, not only in telephone, like personal.
I hope so too, champ. Have a great night, and thank you once again.
Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Garrett, Ultimate Warrior Wilson, you got any final words?
Yeah, final words is for people that's always been there, that's been watching me since I started. They've seen my rough beginnings. They've seen how I started from basically nothing, learning basics. We only had a few amateur fights, and seeing my growth. I thank you all for staying with me and watching me and continuing to be a fan of the Ultimate Warrior. And for the new fans that I'm going to make on the 22nd, I appreciate you for watching and keep your eyes peeled, because it's going to be a new era of boxing once the Ultimate Warrior has reached your television.
God, I know you're ready, man. Go make the United States proud. Go make Philadelphia proud, and man, obviously safe flight, man. Half the battle is getting over there. So, man, have a safe flight. Hopefully, you got that iPad, you got that iPod or whatever, all charged up. You got some movies on there. I know it's a long flight, and got that different time zone. But have a safe flight, my man, and know what you're going over there for.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you having me on.
It's a pleasure, man. God bless, man.
God bless.